That steps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
Yeah,
you want one quick question?
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Yo. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, you already know the words. This is the road to 5K. Well, if you're new to the channel, you don't know the words. But if you are new to the channel, this is the road to 5K sales. My name is Rashad Milligan, and very nice to meet you. A few things to speak about tonight. First thing, we're going to start off in the world of hip hop. Lizzo's got a song coming out, man. Lizzo's got a song coming out on, I think it's just coming out Friday. Hold on, let me make sure I got the date right on this. I don't know if the date is out yet, but yeah, the label sent it to me today, and it's pretty cool. It's a catchy track, and this is fresh off the Win Whammy kind of thing with Lizzo that's going on right now. So I like the Win Whammy remix from Lizzo. But yes, okay, so let's get into it in the world of rap music. Erica Banks is announcing a one-night only stage tour hitting dance clubs in Miami, Atlanta, Houston, and Dallas. Come see me dance for one night only. And she can't be for real. And then this is Club 24, Magic City, DGs, and Area 29. Come see me dance for one night at your favorite club. Private dance is starting at a band. All right. My main reaction to this is Erica Banks is an artist. I've attended her artist events before. I actually got kicked out of one. If you guys never heard that story, she had an album listening, a mixtape listening event in Atlanta. I showed up, and I was there covering it. I had to sign a waiver form before I went in because she was recording and everything like that. So I signed a waiver form. I go in, I see Rollo, I see different celebrities. I'm like, okay. While I'm waiting for them to play the mixtape or whatever, it's late. I already went to one event. I think I went to like a movie premiere or something like that. So it's like 11 by the time I get there. And it's probably like a Tuesday night, a Thursday night. So like I have work the next day. So I want to be done at a reasonable time. I want to go home. Like I'm pretty tired, wiped out from the day. So I'm going around, just trying to get as much content as I can. So I'm like, okay, I could go with celebrities and do like a little photo gallery and stuff like that, or do a basic kind of Erica Banks released a mixtape. Here's who showed up to the mixtape release party. So I get Rollo in a section. I see Rollo for the first time, which is kind of big deal to me because he just kind of got out of prison at this point. Like it was a couple months he was out of prison. I see a couple other people and I get snaps of them and I walk around. But it's not really like the most star-studded event. And then more people start coming in. I'm like, okay. So I get them 1, 2, 3, woot woot. And then I see Saucy Santana talking to Erica Banks. I said, oh, this is the perfect opportunity to get a shot of Saucy and Erica in the same shot. Get, you know what I'm saying, like a little celebrity thing. It'd be perfect. Stars show out for Erica Banks sing. Boy, I go around there. It's a camera crew, and they say, if you go over there, just make sure you're not in the shot. I said, okay, cool. So I go over there, I take the pictures, I look up, the lady looking at me like this with headphones on. I said, what? What's going on? She said, I told you. And then they had the security guard. She pointed to security. Hey, bro, let me walk with you real quick, bro. Just walk with me real quick, bro. He said, let me go through your camera roll. Bro, I had to delete the little video of Erica Banks and Saucy Santana. And then he made me go to my recently deleted and then delete it permanently off my phone. And then he said, just wait out here and then I'll let you know when you can come back in. It was about 15 minutes. I said, he not going to let me back in, huh? He said, probably not. I went home, bro. They wasted my time. It was a stupid event. And I let him have a piece of my mind. I told him that I was just trying to do my job. I was covering the event. They sent me a whole 5, 6 emails after apologizing. Oh, Rashad, so I was like, oh, the security beats out. That's Love and Hip Hop. That's not Erica's team. We want you to cover Erica. And we want you to da-da-da-da-da-da. Man, look, bro. I was like, okay, it's cool. it wasn't really cool, but it was whatever. I didn't even want to be there that late anyway. So it's kind of like they let me go home early. Now I wish she would have just told me I was kicked out when I was kicked out. Because if I was kicked out when I was kicked out, I could have been home 15 minutes earlier than I was. And that would have been even more perfect. But yeah. It was just it left a sour taste in my mouth. I ain't really rock with it. And I say all that to say, hmm, how do I say this in a polite way? Erica Banks is really trying in her career. She's really trying. She's young. I mean, you wouldn't. I don't know if many people will realize how young she is because maybe like her appearance and things of that sort. Everything. And the fact that Busted was 2020, so that was 5 years ago. So like, which feels like forever moons ago, right? And so you might think like she's in her 30s or something like that. Nah, bro. She's she's like 25. Hold on, let me see. See. Erica Banks. Let me see how old she is. Erica Banks is 26 years old, bro. She's 26 years old, dog. She added two more clubs. Erica Banks is 26 years old. So her mishaps or whatever are broadcasted. Example, I believe it was the Rich Homie Quan situation where Rich Homie Quan tragically passes, and you know he's obviously in a public relationship at the time. She still comes out with her whole personal dump of her and Rich Homie Quan's kind of romantic relationship, despite the fact that everybody already knew that Rich Homie had a public kind of, what I'm saying, main uh partner, things of that sort, right? So it's just embarrassing, and the internet shamed her to the point where she ended up deleting it. And she still kind of publicly grieved Rich Homie Quan for the rest of the time for the next month or two publicly. Um, is some things that she does that are just mishaps, bro. And it's difficult to kind of just say this because like she is successful, I'm saying she does have some following and stuff like that. But when it comes to the music, bro, she did the I Ain't Fresh on on one of the last mixtapes. And in the video, she had the I Ain't Fresh dude, friend of the channel. Shout out to my boy Derek. At the same time, when has the large general public cared about Erica Banks' music and her songs? It's just an honest conversation we have to have, right? And it's like, if it got to the point where you doing this, bro, it's like, dog, what are we doing? Like, what's going on right here? Literally, we've lost the plot. As the kids say, we've lost the plot at this point. What are we doing to where you have dropped mixtape after mixtape after mixtape? Nothing has made nearly as much noise uh as Busted. The whole thing with Glorilla happened, right? Where Glorilla released Glorious, and one of her more popular songs from that album, the T-Pain joint, Lover, was originally supposed to be For You a few years ago, and it never came out, and then Glorilla grabbed it and it became a hit. See, the thing is, regardless if somebody else took your hit or whatnot, what else happened with Glorilla after that? Glorilla had Let Her Cook that popped off from that album. Glorilla had the Boosie flip, the Wipe Me Down flip with Sexy Red that popped off from that album. Glorilla still had 2-3 songs that popped off that album, and then 2-3 verses as features that popped after the album. That's the thing, the difference between a Glorilla and someone say, and this is all respectful. We just talking. We keeping it music. I ain't gonna go personal with you, Erica, cause y'all invite me to y'all events and stuff like that. Spoken to you multiple times on the carpet and at different things and everything, and you seem like a nice person. So even though your security and a loving hip hop kicked me off the set, you still seem like a nice person. So this is not personal. We just keeping it music. But the difference between you and a Glorilla is, okay, something bad happened and in the industry, people counted you out, people made jokes about you, people this and that. What Glorilla do? She kept working, she kept putting out music until it hit again. You put out a couple tapes, okay, the tapes ain't doing well. I ain't had a hit in 5 years. I ain't did this. But everybody talking, they looking at my body still because I put some money into this body and this and that. Woo woo. BBO ridiculous. Everything like that, right? So, what if I dance? What if I continue to promote my OF? OF might be getting stale. I'm gonna go with this, bro. Like, why, bruh? As an artist, because if you want people to take you serious as an artist, I guess you just kind of mailed that in. You're not even giving your chance to be taken serious as an artist at this point. You know, excuse me. You already had, what I'm saying, what you had, and that was your business, everything like that. But it's like Cardi B is a perfect example of this, bruh. If she came from this culture, Cardi B done got so big despite not dropping an album after 6 years. She's never going back to do that again. I don't care how many times she makes a jokes about it and says she supports the girls in public settings and says, she wants to do it for fun and kind of just one more time again. She's never going to go back to do that again. Yes, Nathan, you read that right. Come and see me dance for one night only. She's never going to do that. Why? Because it's bad for the brand. It's exactly why. And here we go. I know he's got some stuff going on and everything like that right now, and the controversial name DDG a few years ago was like, I'm leaving YouTube, I'm leaving social media altogether, and I'm just gonna focus on being a rapper because people would never take him serious as a rapper as long as he was a popular YouTuber and a pioneer in the YouTube space for Black YouTubers and things of that sort. It's certain things that you just cannot do if you want to be taken serious in the field that you want to be taken serious in, unless you are so successful in said other field, that people can't ignore it. Donald Glover, can't nobody say nothing about Donald Glover doing something different. You can't say, oh man, you really want to produce a Mr. and Mrs. Smith for Amazon Prime, and you got us on, and you want us to take your next album seriously. You know why? Because Donald Glover has Grammys. Donald Glover has Emmys when he makes TV. Donald Glover is one of those. He's Lion King. He's this. He's that. You have to respect him. Tyler the Creator wants to step out and do some stuff for Louis Vuitton with Pharrell, or Tyler Creator wants to step out of rapping and produce a couple songs on Snow Allegra's new album and things of that sort. It's not no Tyler. What you doing, bro? Stick to rap, bro. Because Tyler has proved he is one of the better producers of his era. Tyler you know what I'm saying? Tyler has proved that he is one of the he's proved that he's one of the more influential dressers and fashion people of his era. It just is what it is. Got to know your identity when working in the field. 100%, Nathan. You can't move to something else unless, if this is the direction you want to go and you just want to be known as a hot girl, reality TV star, loving hip hop, hot girl, things of that sort, who makes it known that she's doing music for a lick, let that be the case. But me personally, I just love and respect hip hop too much for you to just blatantly just do this, bro. I'm just not with it, bro. It's I feel like it's a slap in the face. It's a mockery, and it's a part of the genre that is just like, these people obviously just doing it for money. If you just doing hip hop for money, I say quit now, because you got the platform now. You no longer need to do it to get a platform and to get off the ground. You are here. You are reloading up the Instagram right now. You are 600 and nearly 40,000 followers on the gram. You have that platform, right? Carl Crawford label, what, 1510? Hold on. Let me Carl Crawford label. Let me get the name right. Carl Crawford label. Yeah, 1501. You are 1501 certified, 1501 face of 1501. You have the 600, nearly 40,000 followers on Instagram. You got your different things. You on Love and Hip Hop. You're a Fashion Nova ambassador. You got Cooking with E Banks on here, everything like that. You're doing your whole thing, right? You a hustler to the T. With that being said, you don't have to do this. Or if you want to do this, go ahead, do it. You got the platform. You can be a hot girl. You can make money off being a hot girl. Ruby Rose, right? Came in as a model, as Cardi's girlfriend, a model, an influencer, and then she went into music. Music, she was pretty successful at, had big mouth, had a couple, you know what I'm saying, joints that were moving, the millions of views on her songs and stuff like that, touring, becoming a legit rapper. And then she opens up the OF goes stupid, makes way more money than rap has ever made. And now she's talking about, I'm coming back to rap. I'm returning to rap after not releasing a song in 2-3 years, because she became known as the OF girl. She became known as the model. She became known as the influencer, just a hot girl who makes money off of being hot. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. But I'm saying, if you do that, leave rap. Leave rap. Leave rap. That's cool. That's cool. If you want to do that, leave rap. I say this, I have the same issue I put in the article when we chose sensationalism over substance. 100%, bro. 100%, Nate. It's like, if you want to do that to rap music, if you got what you needed already, because I don't even want to go there, but if this MGK now, right? MGK come out with I'm a wild boy, I'm a wild boy, and does the rapping with Doughboy, because MGK, I think, if you know, MGK can rap his behind off, right? But when MGK goes with the country and makes a rock album and does this and does that, it's like, oh, okay. So that's what you was, okay. So you was using, all right, that to get to when Post Malone comes out, whatever, son on you, wearing the do-rags, wearing the headband, wearing the band-aid, everything like Iverson. And he go around like a rapper, moving with rappers and Fat Man Key and ASAP and all these folks for all these years, right? And then a few years later, he come out with a cowboy hat, a leather vest, and a cigarette in his mouth, and holding a beer in a beer commercial, doing beer commercials, and totally flipping his. And people like, Post Malone rap. If you get to that, you like, okay, I see what you were using. Okay, so that's what you were, the culture. What do we call them? What do we call them, y'all? We call them culture vultures. So when it's one of our own people who is black, who comes from the culture, who's doing rap to help get them out, to help get them a platform, whatever. Whoop, whoop. If you're going to use rap as a platform to do whatever you want to do, if you want to use rap to become a hot girl and an influencer and a model and a this and a that, don't just tip your toe in it and say, let me see how much money I can make if I just did one night only. Go fully in. Go fully in. Do the whole thing. Yeah. Do the whole influencer, dancer, whatever the case might be, companion, whatever the case might be. Do that. Just make sure you leave rap alone. Just leave rap alone, bruh. Just leave rap alone, bruh. Because I care about the culture. I care about this thing, bro. I really do. I really do. And when folks do stuff like this, and it's like, okay, bro, like, whoa, what's going on right now? I feel like it starts to make a mockery of the culture and a mockery of the genre, et cetera, et cetera. You can go down the line. All right, cool. Next,
me off a scale
Kevin Gates.
that we not the same thing.
Come on.
I'm carbon based.
Come on.
This shit different than ammonia based. It's genetically different. You can say what you want to, but what work for you don't work for me.
I've loved that. I live by that. I feel that.
So somebody that can't go in the sun without sunscreen, man, your opinion don't even matter to me, man. God don't even fuck with you that much, bitch. Your opinion don't matter to me.
Come on now.
Like, I'm just saying, like, people be caring about being liked. I don't give a fuck who don't like me. Like, when they talk to Black Lives Matter, I say, man, I don't really care for niggas. Like,
so I want you to just realize In the first 30 seconds, Kevin Gates, A, diss white people, and then B, diss black people. Back to back. Like in the span of 10, 15 seconds, Kevin Gates diss white people, then he diss black people.
Like, I don't care to be wrong.
Mhm.
Because there's always some bullshit.
Right.
Well, I'm going to go back to the black community. Hey, good luck. Good luck. Why you ain't done now? Because you don't want that kind of pressure that's going to get applied.
Right.
Man.
Because we kill each other all day, talk about each other behind each other back, any family get together and we gossiping in the kitchen. Nigga, you just seen me outside and went in the kitchen and decided to turn into a bitch ass nigga when you went in the kitchen. Yeah, Gates, he really think. Come on, man, that's all we do. When you look at my comments, the people saying negative shit be niggas. The Black Lives Matter movement, they got mad at me. They said, I told them, hey, listen, I wasn't made for everybody to like.
That's real.
I told them, you know what's worse than a nigga? They was like, what? Another one?
Ooh, damn.
We kill each other all day.
All right, man. This is very dangerous propaganda. Very dangerous dialogue. Very dangerous, like, bro, this is the same dude, right? There's some kings, queen, I'm a king. Like, bro, like, this is very dangerous, bro. This with the money long joint, like, with the money long joint, I don't know what's going on with this. Like, we feel so comfortable as black people and black people of influence to just be like, oh yeah, this is what for black folk. This is what... Nah, bro. We have to like protect and respect blackness. Like that's what I'm saying. It's basic stuff. If we don't protect and respect ourselves, how is anybody else gonna respect and protect us on the outside? That's why I said with the Erica Banks joint, if you want to do what you want to do, that's cool. Just make sure you leave hip hop, because hip hop is the two people right now. I'll tell you how important hip hop is. The two people right now that's popping in the podcast space in terms of black intellectualism is my boy Grits and Eggs, right? Grits and Eggs. Deontay Cal, excuse me. Hold on. Where's Deontay Cal at? Deontay Cal, right? And then Buddy that I just reacted to the other day with the glasses. What's his name? Cypher J. These is the two dudes that are making the noise right now in the world of black intellectual content. Let me tell you how powerful hip hop is. Both of these jokers is rappers. The smartest people in the world of black intellectual content right now are both rappers. That is the power of hip hop. That is why I want to protect hip hop so much, because and preserve the culture and this and that, because that is what I want. Sexy Red. I don't have no problem with Sexy Red. I don't have no problem with Glorilla. I don't have because those are accurate depictions of particular pockets of a particular people. It just is what I don't want to see is, I don't want to see just, okay, Sexy Red, and then we not getting any representation for Lil Sims, No Name, and you know what I'm saying, all the other intellectual Rhapsody, all the other intellectual artists and things of that sort. I rock with everybody. It's just like them jokers. Another reason why I rock with them, they keep it rap. Glorilla keeps it rap. Sexy Red keeps it rap. As much as people talk about Sexy Red doing bad for the community, blah 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 blah, you ain't never seen no Sexy Red talk about, hey y'all, I'm doing a tour one night only. Hey y'all, link in bio. You ain't never seen Glorilla. Hey y'all, link in bio. Hey y'all, are we going to the clubs and I'll be performing? You don't never see that. They keep it rap because they respect and preserve the culture and do what they do, and that's why I still respect them, even if it might not be okay. The best representation of black people. This is Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is an amazing artist, a great personality, very creative, everything like that. His interviews are always classics. He got dang near the most popular, not dang near, he has the most popular interview on my channel, right? At the same time, what are we talking about, bro? We have to speak highly and protect blackness, Because if we don't do it within our own community, who will?
The song "I'll fuck your bitch, I'll kill you, bust your head," and then we talk about each other behind each other back, and then soon as a white
Everybody talks about each other behind their back, bro. Everybody. Have y'all ever worked with white people before? See, this is how you know a lot of celebrities and a lot of these people ain't never worked regular jobs. If you work with white people, you know white people talk about white people behind other white people back. That's how, like, what are we talking about here, bro? We talk about each other behind each other back. We don't want to see each other. Man, white people hate on white people. Jewish people hate on Jewish people. Mexicans hate on Mexicans. Asians hate on Asians. It is just the way of the world. People don't be liking everybody. Some people are upset with the circumstances they were given at life. So because of that, they internalize that self-hatred or anger and project it out onto other people in their circles, in their little circles. It ain't just limited to black people, brother.
white person killed one of us, y'all should have left him. Y'all should have let him live. Why? So we could kill him. That's all.
Damn. That's deep.
Be jumping up and down, hollering, talking about that Black Lives Matter. Who do they matter to? Even the songs you listen to, you ready to hear about a nigga talking about he gonna split a nigga shit? Because I like that type of shit too now. I like to hear a nigga get their top popped in a song. I do. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But I don't really too much like if I be wrong, niggas, my antennas go up.
You be feeling away.
No, it's just because of where I've been at.
Yeah,
It's because I grew up in them environments.
For sure.
For sure.
No, that makes sense. I
For
get
sure.
it. Yeah. Well, I will say this.
Where it happened at the club? You at the club, there were a bunch of niggas.
Where I grew up.
This what it go down.
Where was the biggest tragedy at a concert? Quick. Was it a rap? No. We remember what it was, a country concert in Las Vegas, right? Country concert, Las Vegas. Y'all remember that? Where are we at? Where are we at with it? Hold on. I'm gonna put tragedy because I know YouTube gonna be tripping or whatever. But y'all seen it right here. It was, occurred October 1st, 2017. The Route 91 Music Festival on the Las Vegas Strip. Stephen Paddock, a 64-year-old, opened, fired over 1,000 rounds, 60 people, and injuring at least 413 others. Ain't never been a rap show that crazy. Ain't never been a rap show that bloody. So let's watch the way we continue to speak about our own people in public as if we the only people in the only community that have some issues.
Where I grew up at. Shots waking up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, so why would I put myself in that situation? Anywhere I gotta be and have a gun, hey, I don't need to be there. God bless me.
Right.
Now, if you don't feel like God bless me, that's cool. But look at my situation and your situation. God bless me, homie.
100%.
I ain't stupid. I know what's up.
It seemed like a lot of, like he said, PTSD. Like, cause it's like, how can you blame someone, bro, that came from the bottom, like the literal bottom? Shout out Baton Rouge. Shout out to the boot. How can you blame someone who went from the bottom to dang, he is as fluent as he is right now, can get 2 courtside tickets for him and his girl on command just because he said something about LeBron James the day before and it went viral. Like, that's a different type of wealth right there. So it's like when you go from those two extremes, he definitely, like he says, still feels a lot of that stuff from when he came from and everything like that. So I can't fully blame Kevin for his beliefs and everything like this and stuff like that just because of his perspective and his experiences. Those experiences, those have affected the way that he views life and views, the community, everything. What I'm saying is stepping out of it is, bruh, watch the way you speak about your own people, because the way you speak about your own people, not only does it affect your own people in your own community, it also affects the way that the outside folks look at us now. And why do I care about man? It ain't there because they're gonna believe what they believe. It is what it is. You can't change their mind. But at the same time, it's like, okay, why does this happen so quickly? You know, them passing judgment if they pull me over and so and so, and why are they so quick to do that? It's because a lot of times those preconceived notions of what they have about me in their heart and their head and stuff like that, just based off of things like what you are saying, the narratives that you are pushing right here. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous because it's like, whether it be a black stranger or a white stranger or an Asian, Hispanic, can go down the line, right? Regardless of who it is, when they come in contact with me or another black person, they gonna think ABC because they remember seeing Kevin Gates say something. You know what I'm saying? It's little things that people consume. We have to watch the things we consume, the media we consume, because whether we realize it or not, a lot of it subconsciously or consciously seeps into our mind and goes into our way of thinking. And this stuff is so important. You have to guard, you have to protect the things that you consume on a daily basis, because it goes directly to the way that you act, the way that you think, the way that you go towards others. You can't just be saying stuff like this, bruh. And Paul Pierce and Miss Lady, ma'am, who had the facts wrong about the other situation and things of that sort. Y'all have to understand before y'all start podcasts the power of media. Media, the medium between the consumer and the celebrity or whatever, the news, whatever the case might be. This stuff is powerful, bro. And you can't just, I think people have really, really diluted the power of this thing and the importance of this thing called media, bro. I really think so, because with the internet, everybody has access to drop something and do something. Blah, 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 blah. This pushes now. It's the reason why a lot of people, going back to, if you want to go to dating or whatever, it's the reason why a lot of men think, oh, she just want me because of she just want money. And a lot of reason why the women be like, oh, I need to get money. It's just because the medium that they consume. It ain't reality. No, every woman don't want this. Every man don't want it. It just is what it is, bro. So we have to be more responsible with platforms, with media, the way that we use this internet thing, and the way that we, because we have a voice here and we push narratives and everything like that. It's important stuff. Okay, next thing, the WNBA, they made a statement about the Angel Reese investigation. Angel Reese tonight, by the way, I believe she had like, at the time I'm recording this, 11 points and 13 rebounds. It might have been 15 rebounds and 13 points in the game against Phoenix, and it was a loss. They run the offense mainly through Camilla, everything like that. Today says go dream. Today, I need to say this to you as well. You came up on my stream last night, asked me about Ryan Howard. We had a conversation about Ryan Howard. Like I do every single night after every stream, I clip up each segment of said live stream and upload it as an individual video. I did that with Ryan Howard. You go in the comment section and then say, you made a million videos about Ryan Howard struggles and this and that. You came in I didn't even have no Ryan Howard topics other than the Ryan Howard and Caitlin Clark reaction video. That was it. I ain't have nothing about talking about Ryan Howard slump, Ryan Howard's this, Ryan Howard. You asked about that in my chat. We talked about it for 4 or 5 minutes. I clip it up, put a video of it, and you say I'm making a million videos just hating on Ryan Howard, just raining on Ryan Howard. No. I appreciate you today. I'm not gonna lie, because your engagement and your comments and your this and that has helped the channel grow to what it has in the past couple months, especially. But how you gonna say you make a million videos about Ryan Howard, hating on Ryan Howard, and you came in the chat asking me about Ryan Howard to even promote, to provoke me even making this said video? That's all I'm saying. She said, yes, you did, LOL. See, I can't see today be playing too much, y'all. She be playing too much, y'all. Anyway, let's get to this thing, man. So Chicago loses tonight. When she is free from PG, he was she was playing too much, bro. All right. So, anyways, that's what happened tonight. They lose in Phoenix. But let's get back to this thing. In Indiana, season opener, right? ABC, prime time. I believe it was either a Sunday or a Saturday. I think it was a Saturday game. I can't remember. It was a couple weeks ago at this point. Caitlin Clark fouls Angel Reese, take foul, and then she pushes Angel Reese on the way down. Angel Reese gets up and charges at her. They separate. That is what it is. The game is over. They booing Angel Reese and stuff like that. People saying they allegedly saying some more things. Indiana fans saying more things to Angel Reese. As you know, with the context, what we've seen online and what we've heard in person, including with Mantis from formerly of Barcelona. I'm not sure if he's still with Barcelona. I don't think he is anymore. Mantis shows up to the game, right, in a Caitlin Clark jersey outside and asks everybody what you think about Angel Reese. They say, I think she's a B. I think she's a blah, blah. I think she's ratchet. I think she's ghetto. I think she's a thug. I think she's this and that. So now all of a sudden we get into the game. Some folks say that people were saying hateful and kind of violent things towards Angel Reese, and you say, oh, no, it wasn't. No, you have no proof. Man, don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. For the past 2-3 years, all we've seen is a certain fan base and demographic of people saying certain things, in particular things about Angel Reese. You got whole pages on social media dedicated to nothing but making Angel Reese jokes. Oh, Angel Reese look like Sid from Asia. Angel Reese need to be Angel Reese build is she a construction worker because of all her bricks? Man, I'm tired of it, bro. And to act oblivious to the fact and see, oh man, ain't nobody said nothing to Angel Reese. Are y'all serious, bro? If there's 17,000, 18,000 people in the Conseco field house, and it's not called that anymore, it's called the some field house now, the new sponsor. You don't think one person say something to Angel Reese that was close to the court, especially when people be calling Anthony? Let me tell you something. I've been going to NBA, WNBA games, basketball games, and sporting events for a very long time. I hear all types of crazy stuff almost darn near every single game, especially a big game. A big game, I'm bound to hear something insane from a fan in the crowd. I'm bound to hear a fan say, if it's a big game with a lot of people and the stakes is high and it's a rivalry or something like that, I'm bound to hear something crazy from a fan that just went too far, had a little too many drinks, or just got lost in the sauce of the game. That's every single game. So no, it ain't above my head to think that somebody said something. Man, come on, bro. Let's be for real right now. Let's be for real. I want you to be for real. You at home watching this, I want you to be for real with yourself. You know what people say in public. Y'all been in real life before. Ain't no crazy thing. Oh man, ain't nobody said nothing about. Man, anyways, we're gonna read this. The WNBA said they found nothing. That's pretty much the statement. But we'll read the official thing. The WNBA issued the following statement regarding the Chicago Sky Fever game on May 17, 2025. We have investigated the report of a racist fan behavior in the vicinity of the court based on during the May 17, 2025 game, Chicago Sky at Indiana Fever game. Based on the information gathered to date, including relevant fans, team and arena staff, as well as audio and video review of the game, we have not substantiated it. The WNBA is committed to fostering a safe and inclusive environment for everyone and will continue to be vigilant of enforcing our fan code of conduct. Whatever, brother. And all the fans celebrating in the comments. Oh, yes, of course. We knew that it was fake. We knew that it was high. Huh? Come on, bro. Let's be real now. Let's not act dense and act like we don't know what's going on, because we know what's going on, bro. You see the same stuff we see. There's a reason why you put out the let's stop the bullying campaign before the season. It's been a few things in past years with previous players, way before Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. There's been a thing in the WNBA. It's been a thing, I think, as far as I can remember, my whole life with the WNBA. Because it used to be, I think when Tina Thompson came out, people started making the lesbian jokes. Oh, they all lesbians at the WNBA. They all this and that. Then it was the money jokes. Oh, they broke. Then it was man, when Brittany Griner started to pop, coming from high school, even in high school, because she was a high school sensation, dunking in high school. She was on the local news at Texas, and it was like high school girl dunking with two hands, doing windmill dunks. I was on YouTube, like grew up on YouTube, whatever. So it's like on YouTube, the video had like a couple million views and stuff like that. And I watch it and I'm like, bruh, this girl dunking with 2 hands. She doing windmills, everything like that. And our voice was deep. So the whole comment section is talking about how the girl voice is deep and she got a Adam's apple. She go to Baylor on a bigger stage. The harassment and the internet comments don't get any better. And then she gets to the league, and now people got different names for her. Oh, Brenton, it isn't that. Better like BG. Man, BG was getting so much hate, bro. So many out of pocket comments. So this been going on for years. It's just it done gained to a new level of recognition because Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark was getting a new level of recognition coming into the league, bro. And it's just ridiculous. It's always been out of pocket. It's still out of pocket. All of those things. Natalie Esquire, by the way, says, I used to conduct investigations. I want people to understand that when an allegation can't be substantiated, that doesn't mean that it didn't happen. It means what it says. It can't be substantiated. The likelihood of this claim to being substantiated, was always going to be hard because you need eyewitnesses who are willing, in all caps, willing to talk. In fact, finding without witnesses, and particularly at an event this massive, that may be hard to find. So if there is not an example, a video, for example, it's harder to investigate and therefore cannot be substantiated. I'm not saying that's what happened here, but what I am saying is that an unsubstantiated claim does not equal that something did not happen. And since investigations are confidential, we will never know that information. So there it is. There it is. That's what Natalie said. And we'll go to the next thing, which may or may not be an Indiana Pacers fan allegedly yanked 2 New York Knicks fans while watching game 2 at a bar in Carmel, Indiana on Friday night per court documents. The victims told cops Jared Funk was harassing them for being the Knicks fans. And after he got kicked out, he came back and yank. One victim was yanked in the leg and the other was yanked in the back, according to court filings. Now, see, if I really want to turn this up right now, if I really want to turn this up right now and go viral, we could do that. But I'm not sure if my heart is in the right place to hear a bunch of 100 comments and get the notifications tomorrow in my YouTube of y'all calling me monkey. I don't know if I could take that. But I'm gonna lean there for a little bit. We're gonna lean there for a little bit. A certain group of folks tell me, right? I did the video on Miss Shiloh Hendricks, the white lady, the white mother, who called the 5-year-old autistic black boy at the park the N-word with the hard R. Raised nearly $1 million online and more money than Carmelo Anthony. And the people who donated publicly comment on social media platforms that they made it their point to donate to Shiloh specifically as a result and in spite of the Carmelo Anthony fundraiser. And I did the video. They said there's no correlation to it, this and that. At least she didn't yank the kid. And they said, oh, you blacks don't have any control over yourselves. You blacks are so violent. You blacks are like animals. The world and the country would be a better place without y'all. Y'all are so violent and monkeys and this and that. This isn't the same thing. This isn't the same thing. Well, guess what? Mr. George Funk, what's his name? Mr. Jared Funk done yank over somebody being a Knicks fan in the NBA playoffs. Can you believe it? Eastern Conference Finals. That boy done yank multiple times. The back, the side, the hit, because he got kicked out of a bar because he said, oh, y'all Knicks fans need to get out of here over a basketball game. I was told, hey, man, we're going to keep it moving. One victim was yanked in the leg and the other was yanked in the back, according to the court filings. Funk was charged with battery with a weapon and criminal recklessness with a weapon and other charges. Funk made his initial court appearance this afternoon. His bond was set at $20,000 cash or surety. The judge ordered him not to have contact with either of the victims in this case. Because who knows if they said, go Knicks, once again, God forbid we know what happens. God forbid, he said, Pacers in 5. And then the other guys talked smack back to him and said, oh, yeah, go enjoy that sweep from OKC in the finals. And he did something. We don't know what his response would have been. We don't know. He seems like a dangerous fellow, man. And only $20,000 bail? Only $20,000 bail? Man, the judge seemed awfully lenient on him. He seems kind of like a menace to society, don't you think? $20,000 bail? Seems kind of low if you ask me. Seems like a mockery of our justice system, if you ask me. I don't know. I just felt like going a little viral tonight. But yeah, the same state, by the way, Indiana, same sport, basketball. And you want me to believe that there was nothing that happened. Y'all want me to believe that nothing has happened. They calling this girl all types of N words and B words and ugly and this and anything under the sun, everything but a child of God. And they've been doing it for the past 2 years. And beyond that, they were doing it when it was just Iowa and LSU. And you want me to believe that there was nothing that happened. And it was just all made up. And black people, we just play the victim so much. I'm just reading my comment section right now at this point. I get one, y'all playing victim. It's not real. It's this and that. I get that about once a day, every single day in my comment section. But from someone who has never met or heard me, I get someone who calls me uneducated. I get someone who calls me you blacks are so full of it. You blacks are this and that. I get someone who calls me stupid, who say I don't know how to do addition and math in my head. I don't know how to read. I don't have any type of educational background. Like I don't have a job. I'm just a monkey. Any slur under the book. I get that every single day on this channel. Every single day from somebody in the world. And you want me to believe at this basketball game. I don't even have 5,000 subscribers. By the way, my name is Rashad Milligan. If you're new to the channel, this is the road 5K subs. You want me to believe that this woman with multiple, if I don't have 5,000 subscribers, Angel Reese might have 5 million followers right now on Instagram. Hold on, let me check. If I don't have 5,000 subscribers, Angel Reese might very well have 5 million followers right now on Instagram. Hold on, let me check. If I don't have 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, Angel Reese might just have 5 million followers on Instagram. You mean to tell me if I heard and I get the comments that I get on a daily basis, that ain't nobody call no, she ain't get one. That's what you're trying to tell me right now? All right. We'll go with that. Next thing. But yeah, on a basketball tip, Angel Reese, yeah, she's not very involved in the offense right now, the way that Tyler Marshall designed it. Julia Poe, I believe she covers the Sky, says that the Sky Bigs had to finish better around the rim for her to get the opportunities. Camila Cardoso was finishing well around the rim. She was 8 of 11 from shooting. Angel Reese was like 4 of 11. The other player was like 4 of 11. So it's like, if you want to get the ball more, if you want to be more included in the offense, you got to start finishing more and better around the rim. So Angel Reese has to do that in terms of on the court. Off the court, it is what it is. Next thing, Pablo Torre. He said he want to sue UNC if necessary over this entire Jordan Hudson and Bill Belichick report. Now, if you guys don't know what's going on with this and why it's such a big deal, a lot of people see just the headlines or the outside of it and like, I know I have a homie. He was like, "Why do we care about Bill Belichick's girlfriend? Why is that like? When did ESPN become the shade room?" And it goes way beyond that. According to Pablo Torre's initial report, a lot of the things he was saying was that Jordan was very much interfering with UNC athletics and NCAA kind of compliance and protocol and things of that sort. And it got to the point where UNC banned her and no, you can't be around here. You can't. You just too much of a. It's too much of a distraction to the program and to build his ability to do the job. So Pablo comes out with that. Of course, the report goes viral because everything with this couple goes viral of this 70-something-year-old man and this 20-something-year-old girl. It goes viral. And then USC comes out with the PR. No, this never happened. Jordan can come anywhere. It ain't no problem. What are you talking about? Pablo has put in the public request as a journalist should, and as a journalist should be afforded the right to have access to said things. Because if I'm not mistaken, UNC is a public university, right? Hold on, let me see. Is UNC Chapel Hill Public University? Hold on. Is a public university. Yes, UNC Chapel. It's a public university. So it's a public university. He puts in a public records request. He is entitled to that as a journalist. Yes, because it's a public college. Just is what it is. UNC don't want to turn it over to him, and they swear out the Joker line. They put out a PR statement, everything like that. Now, with PR, see, is the thing with PR, bro. Don't lie. Just making it worse for yourself. Especially with an experienced journalist like Pablo Torre. Like, Pablo Torre, he's been doing this too long for you to just get. Now, you might have been able to get that with a younger journalist, with someone who's fresh in the game, just started, right? You're not going to get that with Pablo Torre. He's been doing this for too long, bro. It's not going to work. So this is from Pro Football Talk. Shout out to Mike Florio for writing this. Pablo Torre will sue UNC if necessary over Bill Belichick, Jordan Horson, public records request. Pablo Torre finds out has been finding out. That was funny. Finding out plenty about North Carolina coach Bill Belichick and his 24-year-old girlfriend / handler / publicist / ideal mill / creative muse Jordan Hudson. And Torre's effort to find out even more could, in theory, result in him getting sued. But it could also result in Torre doing the same thing. Something about those tables. During the Tuesday visit to Pro Football Talk, full interviews here, Torre explained that North Carolina owes by Friday responses to multiple requests for public records relating to the football program. And Torre stands ready to do whatever needs to be done if UNC fails to comply with its obligations under the applicable laws. Torre was asked whether he's willing to take North Carolina to court if it fails to comply. He said, "I plan to hold them to account." Torre said, "These are public records requests. I don't know why this should be vague or ambiguous. If you're listening, like, it's not like show me your emails as if there's no expectation of it. It's you get to be a part of a pact between a public university and the federal government. You get things in exchange for what feels like a reasonable level of transparency. So we can tell what this public money is going towards. Standard operating procedure. And if we feel like they are not obligating to their legal obligations, we will certainly pursue avenues to make it so." In other words, I'm calling my lawyer, bud. It's one of the most basic realities of Belichick taking a job with a public institution like North Carolina, not a private university like Duke. Belichick's official records, most notably emails, become fair game for public inspection. Excuse me. And to what that extent that Hudson was and perhaps still is unofficially working for UNC, hers are fair game too. Actually, Hudson's status as a non-UNC employee could provide a certain degree of freedom to circumvent the relevant freedom of information laws. Regardless of whether Belichick intentionally used a non-employee to create a public records buffer, it could be argued that emails she exchanged with For example, NFL films or an ill-fated Hard Knocks project can be concealed. The argument that becomes harder to make based on Belichick's effort to blame her de facto PR work on the fact that UNC didn't have anyone in that role. And it's mute unless North Carolina stiff arms Torre. By Friday, UNC will either give Torre what is required to surrender or Torre will potentially pursue legal action. Put simply, UNC can F around, but Torre will still find out. What a story. What a story written. Who is this? Mike Florio? Is that his name? Shout out to Mike Florio, bro. Great story. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what it is, bro. Pretty much what it is. It's a public university. You kind of have to adhere to the rules. And those are the rules, you know what I mean? Okay, so next. Valedictorian, man, from Marietta High School. I seen someone retweet this today. I was like, man, it made me smile, bro. It made me smile. I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. This is my alma mater. Just a fun fact, things of that sort. It says keep putting in work. By the way, LeBron, Mantavius Presley, valedictorian, earned over $1 million in scholarships, is going to Morehouse College after being accepted to over 60 universities and institutions. It's coming on stream on Thursday night at 8:15 p.m. Eastern. So make sure y'all tune into that. Keep putting in that work. Marietta High School student beats the odds to become valedictorian. All right, this was written by Michelle Newell of WSB TV, Cobb County Bureau Chief. This year's Marietta High School valedictorian is sharing how he beat the odds and became a star student. Caleb Whitlow. What? Look at Rod Wave. Anyways, hold on, my bad. Caleb Whitlow credits his success to the village that helped raise them during his most challenging times of life. Whitlow grew up with grandparents in another state before he moved to Georgia to live in a single-parent household with his mother. Growing up, some kids may go after popularity. Others may choose to get caught up in the wrong crowd, but Whitlow chose the path of academic success and mentorship to his peers. It's so important that you overcome challenges to reach a goal. An obstacle should not be something between you and what you desire most. Man, he been watching Tony Robbins. The promises I made to myself and my mom pushed me and propelled me forward, Whitlow told Channel 2 County Bureau Chief Michelle Newell. Whitlow has a long list of accomplishments, which includes being school president. He is bilingual. Biliterate. We'll just say biliterate in Spanish, and is a member of numerous clubs and organizations such as Habitat for Humanity. Whitlow was a drum major for 3 years. Goodness gracious, 3 years? That's impressive. And played saxophone since he was in the 6th grade. For a school project, Whitlow chose to create something that could help the homeless population. You better, man, come on, shout out to Whitlow. It's sort of a wagon that can transform into a Hold on, twin. Hey, I'm gonna have to. Hey, Whitlow, Mama Whitlow, or Whitlow yourself. If you see this right now, reach out to me. I want to bring him on the channel. I need to bring him on the channel. This is crazy, bro. It's sort of a wagon that can transform into a temporary shelter for the homeless population. Come on, brother. It's reversible. It's so important to me because I hate it when you see homeless people. Whitlow credits his success to his family and mentor who believed in him since he was in middle school. He believed in me. Mentor young kids, bro. Mentor young kids. And being a youth coach is also a form of mentorship. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, y'all too busy being youth football coaches. Y'all too busy being AAU basketball coaches. That is a form as well of mentorship to the youth. Kids who play sports, they remember their coaches and their youth coaches forever. And the things they told them in practice and the things they told them about life. You can be a mentor through various ways. You can be a mentor through being a youth pastor. You can be a mentor through being, it doesn't have to be a straight up, hey, this is Big Brother's Big Sister program. It don't have to be that. He believed in me. He's like, you're going to actually be great as long as you keep putting in that work. We manifested a lot of things too. And just like the words of wisdom on the wall, Whitlow said, With a 4.68 GPA, Whitlow is headed to his dream school, Georgia Tech, with numerous scholarships to help with the tuition. Congratulations to this young man, Whitlow. I love to talk to you and bring you on here to talk about, your high school career, your academic career, but most importantly, this idea you had about homeless people and stuff like that, and how you hate to see homeless people because, as you know, you live in Metro Atlanta, and Atlanta has, as every other major metropolitan city in America, has a huge homeless population. And it's something that you're going to watch. You're going to see a lot, especially you're going into the city now on the Midtown side of things at Georgia Tech. You're going to see a lot of homeless people around campus on Marietta Street, on Northside Drive and stuff like that, and around campus in general at Georgia Tech. So it's like, that idea you have and this, kind of thing you have is gold. And I love to bring you on the channel and talk about it more. So family, if y'all see this, reach out to me. Let's get it done. Let's set up and get this Marietta legend on here for sure. Salute and congratulations, man. Congratulations to you becoming valedictorian. Congratulations on 4.68 GPA and congratulations on going to Georgia Tech with some scholarships, a little money to help you. Final thing of the night, we go from academia to ignorance. Academics. I seen someone say, if you repost or acknowledge academics, you blacklisted. And he's an AR. He, I believe he's like with TD and stuff like that. At the end of the day, bro, like, academics got millions of followers, bro. Whether or not I talk about them or not, people gonna be talking about this. It just is what it is. And this was one of the bigger things that happened today. Absol responded to Joey, and in it, so Absol, he pretty much joined the 20v1 against Joey on the East Coast and things of that sort for dissing and going after Kendrick Lamar. And he was pretty much just saying what every other rapper was saying. Huh? Are you serious? You want a response from Kendrick? He's selling out stadiums. I'll take it for him. You know what I'm saying? That's essentially what Absol said. It was kind of a warning to him, warning jabs and things of that sort. He mentioned multiple times how it's a sport. There's nothing beyond rap. It's all sport. But academics, he says he's going to smack academics. And academics goes, oh, big boy. Oh, man, I'm grabbing the tool. I'm getting the security on you. I'm doing this. Man, why can't you squabble up? Kendrick Lamar has a song, Squabble Up. You make fun of him talking about squabbling and up and running the fade. That's what West Coast people do. They fight. Aaron the plumber. I don't catch a plane. Catch a plane. They fight over there. Squabble up. He said he gonna smack you. You say I'm gonna send you to God. Come on, brother. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing, bro? A fight, bro. Learn how to.
I'ma slap academics when I see them. Absol. If you ever raise a hand at me, nigga, it'll be your last day on earth, nigga. You gonna join Nipsey. Nipsey, King Von, Pac, all of y'all gonna be having a good time. Stop playing. I hate you pussy ass rappers. Y'all don't talk tough to nobody. We ain't see you slap nobody. Niggas ain't even hear your voice, my nigga. Stop it.
Absol been talking crazy about everybody. We know you don't listen to Absol because Absol one of them ones. He's one of them rappers. And that's okay if you don't like rap and rap. Just don't call yourself a hip-hop head if you don't like rap. However, getting back on topic. Absol talk crazy about everybody, bro. Literally, his like one of his more popular songs, he's saying I'm just trying to be the god of rap, but really I just gotta rap. Like that's the whole song. He made a whole song about rapping, bro. And rapping better than every other rapper out right now. At every show he says, give me my props, give me my props. He throws on the mic, says, give me my like that's his thing. His whole thing is saying I'm better than everybody. It's literally his whole career. Solberg, whole career. I rap better than you.
We don't believe you, nigga. And I'm going to the GNX concert. I'm either Toronto or I'm picking another date. So you go, I'm gonna be there. I'm going to you. You ain't coming to Jersey, nigga. You try to slap me, nigga. It's your last day on earth, nigga. You take your last couple deep breaths. Hope you wish your whole family. What are y'all niggas talking about? Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Yo, that little goofy shit y'all talking about, like, bro, it's not happening. What are you talking about?
So if he slap you, you ain't gonna slap him back. You ain't gonna squabble up. You ain't gonna square up. You ain't going one-on-one. You ain't running the fade. What you gonna do is end his life. Come on, bro.
What are you nigga talking about?
And you supposed to be the media. You supposed to be the responsible one here. The rapper can talk reckless. That's kind of expected of rappers. But you supposed to be the one. If you're gonna talk tough, bro. Talk, and don't talk tough with no like, oh, I'm in your life. What? Come on, brother. This whole thing, this whole rap battle has been nothing but sport. And D1 said it. Shout out to D1 once again. D1 be on it. I'm not gonna lie to you. D1 be on it, bro. D1 be on it, dog. Because when D1 said what he said and it made it to Team Z, everything like that, I was like, D, I got respect for you. You're my brother, friend of the channel, everything like that. At the same time, this ain't that at all. Rayvon said it's just rap. Joey's a good rapper. He just doing this. Joey said it's just for the sport. Him and Soul kind of rapped about it and played with it or whatever. That was crazy. Over the Red Bull cipher, they laughed about it. It was what it was. This has all been rap all to this point. And out of everybody involved or mentioned, it is the media, reporter, blogger, streamer who wants to turn it violent. Now, why would you do that, bro? That's all I'm saying. Why would you do that? We was having fun rapping, and now you want to come in and up the ante and say, oh, I'm going to send you up to God. Why would you do that, academics? We all having fun. We all just rapping. No, you can't rap back at him. But here's what you should do. If he smack you, smack him back. And then we could slap box. We could square up and run a real fade. We could do whatever the case might be, bro. But ain't no I'm going to send you up to God because you smacked me in the... Man, come on, bro.
The nigga violating you, you don't want to slap him? Or maybe we're just rapping. I think he probably just rapping. I'm so not like that. The fuck is this nigga talking about? Y'all got this goofy ass nigga talking like this? Absol, I'll give you an address, nigga. I dare you to pull up and try to slap me. It'll be your last day on earth. I've been praying and begging for one of y'all rap niggas to give an example. What are you talking about?
It's crazy because it's like you pushing, once again, what I say about watch the stuff that you push on these platforms. Academics, you got millions of followers, bro. Millions of followers. This is what you decide to push. And you know, if 10% of these followers or whatever is just crazy and they worship academics and academics that I don't, stuff like that, they're going to try some crazy stuff because you talking crazy. Now, why would you do that? Be responsible with your platform, bro. And now, I ain't even going to lie to you. I know what I said a couple minutes ago about the dude said that we going to blacklist you if you even mention academics and bring it up. I understand why he said that now. Because this is dangerous. This is dangerous to be. But, hey, at this point, by the time I said it, it already done had, dang, where is that? It's probably done got 1 million views. It's already out there, brother. It's already got 1 million views, bro.
Please, keep your goofy raps, keep rhyming words, but keep it wherever the fuck you at, my nigga.
Hey, if you really like that, it wouldn't be no smoke like that. It'll be fighting because he offered fighting. It'll be another thing if he said, you better walk around like that and like I'm gonna knock your head off. Didn't that what Kendrick was saying to Drake? It's one thing if you saying that, right? It's a whole nother thing when bruh just said, I'm gonna slap you up. Same thing that Vic Mensa said to you 8 years ago. And you did nothing. Vic Mensa told you to your face, I should really smack you right now. And you just looked at him.
Bitch, you could spin. Y'all just GNX tour with Justin Jersey. 888 Newark Avenue, Jersey City, New Jersey, nigga. 07306. You could come meet me there. You won't slap nothing, nigga. It'll be the last day you on earth. Stop rapping about doing shit to people who ain't talking about doing shit to you. Stop it. I'm going to call out that bitch made pussy shit every single time. So now when you rap this, you put this on record and you ain't about to do nothing. What am I supposed to say about you?
If you're gonna say something, it's cool to say something. He called you out in public. Cool. Yeah. You got to speak up. Say something. But he called you out on some, I'ma smack you. You responded with,
deaths and other type of madness happened within the music, and the music was a real life depiction of that. Like, how did you feel about that?
I wanted to slap you in your face, honestly. And I'm just seeing you here, so I'm like, this is a tame environment, so I would keep it to my words. But I really felt as if people exactly like you sensationalized and made a following off of clowning situations that we go through in real life. And I think, you know, niggas ain't had no right. You know, you specifically, like, you ain't never have a right. Like, whatever made you feel like you had a space to have a perspective on our people dying on a daily basis? Like, that's a joke to you?
So when I saw Drill, and you could definitely chime in.
so he said, I'ma slap you. I want to slap you. We in a tamed environment, so I'll just keep it words. Your response wasn't, oh, you want to slap me? I get my. Your response was, hey, buddy, let's continue. Here's my counterpoint. Let's continue the conversation. That's what it was, to your face. So now all of a sudden, we get to this. We get to Lauren LaRosa. We get to this. We get to other people. And you said, what I had to learn was people had to stop playing with my name. That's fine to stand up for yourself. I get it. Salute. You standing up for yourself. Big man. Big strong man. He offered just a physical thing. Slap. Fighting. Hands. You say weapons. No, bro. It don't go like that. That's not tough. That's just weak. So, ironically, trying to prove that you're the tough guy, you just showed that you're the weak guy that he says you are when he said he gonna smack you up. Just is what it is. But yeah, man, you guys be safe. Be responsible with your platforms if you have platform. And yeah, I know I got some crazy comments coming my way from today, but it is what it is. Today, I appreciate you. Ryan, she's still not shooting the best, but she's doing everything else right. And I look forward to her getting things going again offensively. And what else do I want to say? I'm looking forward to Paige Beckers continuing to remain more aggressive and get the ball more within the Dallas Wings offense. And I'm looking forward to Angel Reese being more involved in the Chicago Sky offense. Until next time, if you are new to the channel, this is the Road to 5K Subs. My name is Rashad Milligan. Have a good morning. Have a good day. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Have a good night. And if nobody else told you today, I care for you. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.